Go across now to Punjab, to Sarabjit Singh's village, where the funeral will be taking place this afternoon. The body there being moved to a school compound, and from there it will be moved on to the cremation ground. Crowds swelling since the morning is what we've been told. The Indian prisoner, he was on death row in Pakistan for 2 decades. He was fatally attacked in Lahore jail on the 26th of April and then died early on Thursday morning. He'd remained in coma since that brutal attack. His body was finally flown back by a special plane and handed over to his family late last night after a second post-mortem was conducted at the family's request. The family has lashed out at the government for not doing enough for Sarabjit, considering that he had written letters, and his lawyer had also spoken about how he did face some threat within the prison there in Lahore. Now, hundreds of people have gathered already, and more are expected by the afternoon when the funeral takes place. The Punjab government has declared Sarabjit a martyr, and he will be given a state funeral. The entire Akali Dal-led Punjab cabinet is expected to attend, as are politicians from other political parties, some central ministers as well. So there you can see the body being moved on to that school compound, the coffin covered with the tricolour there. This was a demand by Sarabjit's family, his sister Dalbir Kaur, who's been extremely vocal in talking about her angst and anger at the government. There was a demand that that the state funeral take place, and that is what we're seeing in Punjab. And we've seen the Shiromani Akali Dal also really talking at length and using this incident to attack the government as well. Well, Sudhir Ranjan Sen joins us on the phone line from Bhikiwind, there where the funeral is taking place. So we can see visuals now of earlier when the body was moved out of the home and taken now to a school compound.
Yes, the body of Sarabjit Singh was taken out of his house a little while ago. It was taken to a nearby school compound. And, because one, the dignitaries or the entire Punjab, which includes the entire Punjab cabinet, is expected to come here, and pay their last respects. The place where the body was housed at night is, last night, extremely small, and, there's a huge amount of villagers from across or entire area have been coming in to this area to pay their last respects. So the body was quickly moved by the administration to a nearby school. From here, Sarabjit's last journey, so to say, to the cremation ground will be equally about say 800-900 meters away from the school. That we have been told is the body will be moved at about 12:45 between 12:45 and 1:15. And the tentative schedule that we've been told is that by about 1:30 the cremation will start.
Right, Sudhi, as we've been mentioning, the entire Punjab cabinet is expected to attend. We've seen a fair amount of jostling for some sort of credit we've seen Punjab government announcing 1 crore for the family. The Prime Minister's fund announced 25 lakhs. So there has been a fair amount of this sort of competitiveness among various political parties over this issue.
Yes, surely. I mean, the way people have, jostled between each other is, to take credit. If you see the sequence of events, I mean, not everything can be a coincidence that way, because as soon as the centre announced that a Minister of State level, Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Mrs. Pandit Kaur will be here to receive the body. Within a few minutes, we saw the Deputy Chief Minister of Punjab rushing to the airport, and and after the Prime Minister announced that 25 lakhs of compensation to the family from the Prime Minister's relief fund, the Punjab government all of a sudden upped the entire compensation amount from its side. It said it on its own then said declared a compensation of 1 crore and declared a state funeral, a state mourning. So since yesterday we have been seeing this competition, this jostling between the Congress and the Shiromani Akali Dal, that to take credit, to project that they are the people who are really responsible for taking care of Sarabjit and B, taking care of the family. Karki.
Right, Sudhina, you have been speaking to the family as well, and you know we've seen Sarabjit Singh's sister Dalbir Kaur over the last couple of days. Earlier, when they visited Pakistan, visited him in hospital, and that time she had a fair number of demands, but unfortunately Sarabjit Singh dying. And what really now is it that they want? We do know they asked for that second post-mortem. What are they saying now?
Well, they're very, very bitter. You know, in fact, in the morning when we were speaking to them, it was very clear that they were very bitter about the fact that the government didn't react despite her going and alerting as many as 3 senior members of the UK government, and the attack happened. From their perspective, the government could have done a little bit more, and that little bit more would have perhaps saved Sarabjit's life, or would have perhaps not let this incident happen. So that, you know, that bitterness is there. Also, at the same point of time, there are about 50 to 55 odd security prisoners, as India and Pakistan call them. Call each other's prisoners who have serious cases, serious charges against them, serious cases against them. 55 Indian prisoners in Pakistani jails. What Dalbir Kaur was telling me in the morning was that she wants to ensure that the rest of the 50 odd people who remain in Pakistan, she will try and ensure that they don't suffer the fate that Sarabjit has suffered.
Right, so we can see those visuals of Sarabjit's body being carried there by the villagers from his home to the school compound. From there, he'll be taken to the cremation ground.